Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A 22-year-old woman has been identified in a deadly crash in Rapid City.
Authorities say the crash happened just after 7 a.m. on February 5th. Officials say an SUV took off from a traffic stop and a pursuit started.
The driver didn't stop at a stop sign and hit a pickup. 4 people in the SUV were taken to the hospital.
Mia Lane Crepillo died from her injuries on February 12th. Charges are pending against 30-year-old Tori Ray Ghostbear and 43-year-old Misty K. Rednest.
The driver of the pickup suffered minor injuries.
Since Sunday afternoon, firefighters have been working on the Gray Rocks fire just a few miles south of Custer.
The fire grew to around 58 acres on Sunday, burning through grass and timber within proximity of several homes.
When we saw all the trucks coming in on the Gray Rocks Road and then coming up our Mariposa here, we were so grateful. Without them, it would have gone through the airport and who knows.
Firefighters were able to get the containment level up to 75% Monday afternoon and continue to work this area throughout Monday night.
Central Sioux Falls has long counted John Morrell and then Smithfield Foods as a fixture in the city's core.
But on Monday, Smithfield announced plans to move into Foundation Park in northwest Sioux Falls.
Local and state leadership was on hand praising the move and what it will facilitate.
Moving from our current location to Foundation Park outside of downtown is a win-win solution that creates a generational redevelopment opportunity for the city of Sioux Falls.
This project is a quadruple win. A win for the company, for our ag producers, the city of Sioux Falls, and the state of South Dakota. So thank you to Smithfield for your continued investment in South Dakota.
It's a whole nother downtown. And this new downtown on the Smithfield property will be very aptly named. We have the East Bank, we have our existing downtown, and now we're going to have the Sanford District.
Construction in northwest Sioux Falls is set to start next year.
Shane Smith, Smithfield Foods president and CEO, told KELOLAND News he does not anticipate a notable change in the number of people the new facility will employ.
Well, now let's get a check on the weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Summer. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at temperatures today to be warm. Expect numbers in the 60s, low 70s may show up in southeastern South Dakota, but we'll also watch for developing thunderstorms this afternoon and evening in the southeast. I think we'll have a chance for showers a little sooner in north central and northeastern South Dakota. Some of those will start during the early part of the afternoon. While it will be another above average day for many, we do have changes on the way, and Brian will have more details on that coming up.
Thank you, Scott. A longtime piece of the downtown skyline is preparing for a new chapter.
After more than a century in Sioux Falls, Smithfield is moving operations out of downtown.
The company plans to build a new facility from the ground up at Foundation Park, replacing its existing plant while staying in Sioux Falls.
The move marks another shift in downtown's identity, similar to what happened at the former Stu Steel property, now redeveloped into the Steel District, a symbol of downtown's reinvention.
All of these things make our community better. We want this to be a great place to live, work, and play. And this is just a small microcosm of what Sioux Falls really has become over the decades.
What was once industrial space is now filled with retail, offices, apartments, and a hotel, signaling how downtown Sioux Falls continues to reflect growth, not departure, as change isn't replacing legacy, it's building on it.
And the game of the week returns tonight. It's a battle of top-ranked squads as Class AA #1 Lincoln hosts #2 Roosevelt in boys basketball.
Pre-game begins on KELO Extra and KELOLAND Plus at 6:30, followed by tip-off at 7.
If you weren't able to get out on date night on Valentine's Day, the Community Blood Bank is there to help you out.
For all February donors at the Dolly Farm location, they're giving out a mini date night.
While the temps have been nice as of late, usually February is a difficult month for donations.
Normally it's extremely difficult because most of the time we're dealing with extreme cold. I can think back last year around this time we were in minus 35 below with wind chill. We had to cancel a few blood drive events. We were also dealing with extreme cold and flu season.
The date night consists of a $15 certificate to Texas Roadhouse and 2 tickets to the Western Mall movie theater.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another Check Your Weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, changes coming our direction today. A couple of things we want to address. First of all, we are expecting a fire weather warning, of course, going into effect here for the southern Black Hills all the way to winter. A large part of that area dealing with some strong winds this afternoon. I know we're showing up here with a little bit of moisture on Futurecast. This isn't going to amount to a lot there, so just to reiterate that. The southeast is going to warm up significantly as we go into the afternoon. We're forecasting 65 in Sioux Falls. We could be as warm as the low 70s in Yankton, and then we'll watch that cold front to see if we spark a couple of showers or thunderstorms along that feature into the southeast this evening, and then that line will zip up to the north through Watertown and Brookings. It's not a lot, but just the fact that we could get some lightning and thunder, that's a big deal. Tomorrow, well, of course, we got to remember tonight, we got strong wind across the majority of central, even portions of eastern KELOLAND. We've got several wind advisories for that. Gusts over 40. We'll hit some snow chances in the northeast tomorrow. I think Sisseton has a chance here of picking up some accumulations actually out of that. We'll watch that temperature. That'll hold the keys to that story. And then the next system is going to roll into the Black Hills Wednesday evening. And then that's going to swing into northern Nebraska here as we get into Thursday. Yes, it could clip the south, and I think even Sioux Falls could pick up some snow chances Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. We still got a little ways to go to, get the exact track here. So just keep watching the forecast, and then do you see that? Those temperatures near zero Friday morning in Rapid. That's assuming we have a new, fresh coating of snow. And there you go. The weather changes, and we'll be done with our warm weather for a little while at least. There's the bigger view on that system, and again, it'll kind of circle around central South Dakota. So Pierre may end up kind of missing out on a lot of this precipitation the next couple of days. Maybe not entirely, but certainly the forcing is better into northern Nebraska, into northwest Iowa. So that's where we're at. Highs today, 65 Mitchell, 58 degrees in Brookings. We'll watch for those late afternoon and early evening thunderstorm chances. Now, behind the system tomorrow, Sioux Falls, even with some wind out of the west-northwest, we're still around 50. We'll drop to the 30s, though, with that north wind on Thursday, and then that snow chance in the afternoon, and maybe a lingering snow chance on early Friday. But it looks like the weekend, kind of chilly. Highs there in the 20s. Aberdeen will also be in the 20s for highs. So bottom line is, we're getting back to more typical February weather, and Pierre also will correct back into the 20s and low 30s as we wrap up the week. And not a lot of precipitation, though. I don't think either one of these is really going to amount to a lot. Rapid City, you have a better chance of snow, though, for Wednesday night and Thursday. More details about that at KELOLAND.com.